Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. WATP, let's get to the news. All right, lads, grab a seat, because what I'm about to tell you has every pub in Glasgow buzzing louder than the pipes on match day. Rumor has it that Lawrence Shankland, the Hearts captain, the man who's been terrorizing Scottish defenses for fun, is set to don the blue of Rangers. Aye, you heard me right. The same Shankland that's been dragging Hearts to glory with his goals could be packing his boots for Ibrox. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, another rumor, let me tell you, this one's got some legs. Folk close to the deal are whispering that talks have been quietly ongoing for weeks, and that Michael Beale, or whoever ends up steering the ship, sees Shankland as the missing piece, that proper Scottish finisher that's been missing since Morelos' fire started to fade. It's not just about goals, though. It's about heart, leadership, and that fighting spirit that the Rangers faithful crave. You can feel the anticipation brewing, the kind that makes you check your phone every 5 minutes hoping for a "here we go" tweet. Glasgow's about to erupt if this one becomes official, and honestly, it feels like the perfect storm. What makes this rumor even juicier is the timing. Rangers have been craving a striker who bleeds Scottish football, someone who gets the rivalry, the noise, the pressure of a full Ibrox roaring your name. Shankland's rise from Ayr United to Hearts has been nothing short of poetic. A lad who's grafted for every chance, who's proven time and again that he's more than just a domestic-level striker. He's got that swagger, that hunger, that edge that makes defenders panic. And with Rangers struggling to find a consistent finisher since Alfredo Morelos' departure, it's no surprise that the board's eyes have turned toward Edinburgh. The whispers suggest that a deal could involve a handsome transfer fee and performance bonuses, the kind of package that'd make even Hearts' hierarchy think twice. Still, it's a bold move, because bringing in a Hearts captain to Glasgow's blue side isn't just a transfer, it's a statement. It's the kind of move that shifts power, that rattles rivals, that says Rangers are done playing safe. The fans are ready, the chatter's electric, and if Shankland walks through those Ibrox gates, the city might not sleep for days. Now, let's be honest, Lawrence Shankland to Rangers would be a dagger to the hearts of the Tynecastle faithful. He's their talisman, their leader, the man who's worn that armband like a warrior. Losing him, especially to one of the old firm giants, would sting worse than a late derby defeat. But football's never been about sentiment, has it? It's about ambition, legacy, and the next big challenge. And for Shankland, this might just be that moment. Imagine him stepping out onto the Ibrox pitch, the sea of blue singing his name, the pressure of expectation heavy yet familiar. Some say he's not cut for that level, that he's peaked at Hearts, but you can tell he's got unfinished business in the Scottish Premiership. He's got that chip on his shoulder, the kind that drives players to prove everyone wrong. Rangers, on the other hand, are desperate for goals, for that spark that can reignite their title charge. If this deal happens, it's not just a signing, it's a statement of intent. The blue half of Glasgow is restless, hungry, and ready to believe again. But here's where things get messy. Hearts aren't daft. They know exactly what they've got in Shankland. Every goal he scores adds another zero to his value. Every performance strengthens their hand at the negotiation table. The rumor mill says Rangers might have to fork out a fee north of £3 million, which, for Scottish football, is no small change. There's also talk of a player swap being floated around. Maybe one of the fringe forwards who's not quite broken into the first team. Yet, the real tension lies in the rivalry. Hearts fans would never forgive the board for letting their captain go to Ibrox, not without a serious fight. On the flip side, Rangers know this kind of deal fires up the dressing room. It brings competition, it brings energy, and it sends a message to Celtic that they're not backing down. The intrigue, the politics, the passion, it's pure Scottish drama at its finest. And if you've followed our league long enough, you'll know that where there's smoke, there's usually fire. And let's not forget the national team angle. Shankland's been knocking on Steve Clarke's door for a while now, and this move could cement his spot in Scotland's Euro plans. Playing at Rangers, under the brightest lights, with that kind of weekly pressure, it sharpens a player. It builds that resilience Clark loves in his squads. You look at what happened with Ryan Jack, John Souter, both players who made that leap and found new gears in their game. Shankland's finishing, his movement, his knack for being in the right place at the right time. It all screams international quality. If this move goes through, it could be career-defining. And for Rangers, it's not just about winning games. It's about rebuilding identity. A Scottish core, playing with pride, fighting for every inch. That's what the fans want to see. It's about reconnecting with that fire that once made Ibrox an impossible place for any opponent to breathe. Shankland could be the face of that revival, and deep down, even the skeptics know it. Now, here's the kicker. Some say the deal's closer than anyone's letting on. A few insiders claim personal terms are already agreed, that it's just a matter of numbers between clubs now. If that's true, then we could be days, maybe even hours, away from one of the biggest domestic transfers in recent Scottish football. Picture the announcement: Lawrence Shankland joins Rangers. The reactions would explode. Hearts fans fuming, Rangers fans celebrating, pundits scrambling for takes. It's the kind of moment that divides opinions but unites passion. And if it all falls apart, well, it still proves one thing. Shankland's name belongs in these conversations. He's not just another striker. He's a player who's earned his spotlight. Whether he ends up in blue or stays maroon, one thing's certain. This saga's just getting started, and it's already one of the most captivating stories Scottish football's seen in years. The noise hasn't stopped since the rumor broke. Every pub, every workplace, every WhatsApp group from Glasgow to Edinburgh is buzzing about one thing: Lawrence Shankland possibly pulling on that Rangers jersey. You can almost feel the tension in the air, like the moment before kickoff in an Old Firm derby. It's not just transfer gossip anymore. It's a full-blown national obsession. People are analyzing training clips, dissecting press conferences, and even reading into the way he celebrates his goals for Hearts. The fans are desperate for a clue, a sign, anything to confirm or deny the madness. Some are convinced it's done, that Shankland's already said his goodbyes privately. Others think it's a ploy by agents, a classic move to squeeze a better deal out of Hearts. But here's the thing, there's too much smoke for it to be pure fiction. Rangers want him, that's undeniable. They've watched him dismantle teams for 2 seasons straight, scoring every type of goal you can imagine. Headers, volleys, penalties under pressure. He's got it all. And with Rangers needing a new talisman, it just makes sense. But let's take a step back and think about what this means for Rangers as a club. They've had a turbulent few years, managerial changes, inconsistent performances, and a sense that the old swagger has been missing. Signing someone like Shankland isn't just about bringing in goals, it's about restoring identity. Remember when Rangers were built on hardworking Scottish talent? The kind that played for the badge, not the paycheck? Shankland fits that mold perfectly. He's not flashy, not arrogant, just relentless. He reminds fans of a bygone era when grit mattered more than glamour. And let's be honest, Rangers fans love that. They want players who fight, who shout, who bleed blue. Shankland could reignite that spirit. Plus, his presence in the dressing room would raise standards. Younger players would look up to him, and veterans would know they've got a leader who leads by example. It's the kind of transfer that can change a club's atmosphere overnight, a reminder of who they are and what they stand for. Of course, we can't ignore the Celtic angle. Because let's face it, every move Rangers make has a ripple effect across Glasgow. The green half of the city's been watching closely, probably with a smirk, waiting to see if this rumor actually turns into reality. Celtic fans will tell you Shankland's not good enough, that he won't handle the pressure, that he's just another hype job. But deep down, they know what kind of threat he poses. He's the kind of striker who thrives on big occasions, who silences crowds with one touch. Imagine him scoring in an Old Firm clash. The roar, the chaos, the headlines. It's the stuff of legend. And that's exactly why Rangers want him. Because football in Scotland isn't just about tactics or transfers, it's about moments. And Shankland delivers moments. If he joins Rangers and starts scoring, it'll send a message across the league that the blue side's back in business, and they're not here to play nice anymore. Meanwhile, at Tynecastle, the atmosphere's tense. Hearts supporters are torn between pride and fear. Pride, because they know their captain's earned attention from one of the biggest clubs in Britain. Fear, because deep down, they know how hard it'll be to replace him. Every training session, every press conference, there's that lingering question: will he stay or will he go? The coaching staff's doing their best to keep the squad focused, but you can't ignore the noise. Shankland himself has stayed professional, saying all the right things in interviews, but even his most loyal fans can see that glint in his eye. He's ambitious, he's hungry, and the lure of Ibrox might just be too strong to resist. For Hearts, losing him could reshape their entire season. For Rangers, signing him could reshape their destiny. It's that kind of deal, the one that changes everything for everyone involved. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. Financially, it's a big gamble. Rangers aren't exactly swimming in cash, and investing millions in a domestic striker comes with risks. But this isn't just a purchase, it's an investment in identity. A Scottish goalscorer leading the line at Ibrox sends a message far beyond the pitch. It says Rangers believe in homegrown talent again, that they're done chasing foreign quick fixes. Shankland represents something bigger, the return of that gritty, passionate football that fans fell in love with decades ago. Sure, there's risk. Every transfer has it. But sometimes, the right risk brings the biggest rewards. And if Shankland's first season in blue sees him banging in goals, helping Rangers lift silverware, this rumor could go down as a masterstroke. The kind of move people talk about years later, the one that reignited belief. It's football romance at its finest, and Scottish football, for all its chaos, still loves a good romance. And so we wait. Every hour feels like a week in this saga. Social media is on fire, the press are sniffing around, and fans are refreshing their feeds like mad. It's the beauty of football, that mixture of hope, doubt, and excitement that keeps everyone hooked. Will Lawrence Shankland walk through the doors at Ibrox? Will Hearts stand firm and hold their ground? Nobody knows for sure. But one thing's certain, the story's bigger than the transfer itself. It's about pride, rivalry, ambition, and the endless drama that makes Scottish football so irresistible. Whether he stays maroon or turns royal blue, Shankland's name is etched into the conversation now. And if this move happens, it won't just shake the league, it'll define it. So grab your pints, keep your phones charged, and stay tuned, because the next few days could rewrite the script of the Scottish Premiership. The commercial implications of Murray's signing are equally significant, with experts suggesting that his arrival could catalyze revenue streams beyond matchday income. Merchandise, branding partnerships, social media engagement, and fan club expansions are all rumored to be part of the broader strategy to capitalize on his popularity and on-field potential. Analysts note that high-profile signings tend to generate a virtuous cycle. Heightened media attention leads to increased fan interest, which boosts ticket sales, merchandising, and sponsorship opportunities, feeding back into the club's capacity to invest further. Meanwhile, rival clubs are said to be taking note, evaluating how to compete not just on the field, but in the broader commercial landscape, identifying talent capable of generating both sporting and financial returns. Fans speculate about special events, promotional campaigns, and even international exposure that Murray could bring, elevating Rangers' brand to new heights. In training grounds and boardrooms alike, discussions focus on maximizing his value, not only as a goal scorer, but as a figurehead capable of galvanizing fan culture. Rumors of early marketing campaigns, fan engagement initiatives, and even social media strategies are circulating, creating a sense that the transfer extends well beyond sport, representing a deliberate move to intertwine athletic, cultural, and commercial narratives into a single, compelling storyline. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.